You're watching the Florida Sports Programming Network.
This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. This is not a test.
Field, home of the Southridge Spartans for today's game against the visiting team, True North. Left field, Jaden Cedeno. Batting third, number 5, first baseman, Ernie Velasco. Batting fourth, number 7, catcher, Evan Alexander. Batting fifth, number 17, third baseman, Mikey Cuenca. Batting sixth, number 22, DH, Carlos Victorte. Batting seventh, number 27, second baseman, Danilo Bosano. Batting eighth, number 23, right field, Max Boyer. Batting ninth, number 1, center field, Cash Ojeda. And the starting pitcher, number 34, Will Foss. Head coach, Adrian Nieto, rest of coaching staff, and rest of players.
Now, batting shortstop, Matthias Fisher. Now, batter left field.
Maybe head coach Ojeda saw something in his mechanics, came out there to briefly talk to Vidal. Now he's back in the dugout. top of the first, Matthias Fisher is on second base. Ernie's hitting for the Titans. Isaac Vidal's on the mound.
Nobody captured.
I got a feeling. Esto va a ser croqueta palooza. Llevan 4. Two and two, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first, Jonathan Paniagua against Will FOSS. There's a hard hit ball to center field. He gets tied for Dalvin Garcia.
DH, Pablo Avila.
Avila steps in, and he's the 2025 home run derby champion from Swing Kings. If you remember, he was just crushing balls that night at Swing Kings Miami on Hit Tracks. Two and 0 the count to the Spartans' fourth batter, Avila. Here's the pitch from FOSS. Fouled straight back. Paniagua on second base, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, no score. Nice slider from FOSS over for a strike. We're at Robbie Smith Field on the campus of Miami, Southridge Senior High School. Mo Ojeda and the Spartans are playing host to Adrian Nieto and the Titans of True North. Another slider way outside, easy take for Avila. Davi's on deck. With 2 on and 2 out in the bottom of the first in a scoreless game from Robbie Smith Field in Miami Southridge. After striking out the first 2 batters, Will FOSS is having a little trouble finding a strike zone. Slider just misses. 2-0 the count to the third baseman for the Spartans. Easy take when it almost takes your head off. Strike called. Ojeda in center field is shading him a little bit over to the left side. Jaden Cedeno is about halfway. That's 2 consecutive. Shortstop Nico Perez steps into the box with 2 on, with 2 out, and the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first inning. You're watching FSPN thanks to Dick's House of Sport. Here's Will FOSS. After a mound visit from head coach Adrian Nieto, first pitch is over for a strike. FOSS and Alexander, the catcher, going through their signs. Infield's playing back. The count goes to 1-1. Velasco's at first base. Danilo Bosano's at second base. Your shortstop is Matias Fisher. Playing third base for the Titans is Mikey Cuenca. There's a hard hit ball to the right side. Came in on it, now he's going back. Max Boyer makes the play for the Titans to end the inning. The Spartans leave 3. They get none. We head to the top of the second inning with no score.
Ladies and gentlemen, concession stand is open.
From Robbie
and now
Smith
serving
Field.
Pan con Lechon.
Mikey Cuenca, the third baseman for the Titans, leads off the top of the second inning in a scoreless game from Robbie Smith Field on the campus of Miami Southridge Senior High School. Vidal starts him off with a strike over the outside corner. We have a pitcher's duel here today. Isaac Vidal for the Spartans, Will FOSS for the Titans. Carlos Vittorio is on deck for
Ball,
the
please.
Titans. Bolzano's on deck for the Titans. Here's the 2-1. Easy take way outside for the DH, Carlos Vittorio. Vittorio takes a walk with one out in the top of the second
Para el
inning.
second baseman, Danilo Bolzano.
Squares to bunt, takes a strike. Bolzano squares to bunt early, a throw over to first, not in time. Bolzano squares, but then he took it back. Ball low. Carrasco in on the grass at third base. Daniel a bunt to the right side, he goes foul. We're at Robbie Smith Field at the Ridge for a good one. Two of the best pitchers in Miami-Dade County going at each other on a Friday night, right here on FSPN. Shano goes
Now
down
by
on
the right
strikes.
fielder, Max Boyer.
Boyer steps in from the right side. Another fireball in there for Isaac Vidal. 0-2 the count to Max Boyer, the right fielder for the True North Titans, facing Isaac Vidal. Man on, two out here in the top of the second. Just a hard hit ball right side. Page goes back on it. It's drifting towards the line. He dives, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Max Boyer. Catches the outside corner.
Now batting number 14, Diego.
Rivero steps in for the
Capture.
Spartans here in the bottom of the second in a scoreless game to face Will FOSS and the Titans. There's a hard hit back up to Fisher. Gets it on three bounces, throws low to first base, and he got him. Nice play over there by Ernie Velasco. Fisher's throw was a little low.
Batting number 21, left fielder.
Maddox Page is the hitter for the Spartans with one out in the bottom of the second in a scoreless game. Quickly, two strikes, and FOSS likes to work fast. Foul tip out of the glove of Alexander. Hard hit ball. Boyer stops it. He loses his glove. Gonzalez with a run-scoring double. And with 2 outs, the Spartans get on the board against Will Foss. In the box now, it's Francis Garcia. On deck is Paniagua. Pick off. That one's hit on the ground to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Danilo Lozano for the 3rd out. Spartans are stepping up to the plate for the Titans is center fielder Cash Ojeda to face Isaac Vidal. The top of the 3rd inning from Robbie Smith Field on the campus of Southridge. Uncle Muggs bringing you the play-by-play thanks to Dick's House of Sport in Dayland. Here's the first pitch from Vidal to Ojeda. Taken inside for a strike. Cash squares to bunt, takes a pitch up high. 2-1 to Ojeda. That was a strikeout.
Now batting shortstop, Matias Fisher.
It's going to bring up Matias with 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning. Shortstop Fisher steps in to face the hard-throwing Isaac Vidal. Fisher goes down on strikes. Vidal's throwing darts.
Batting left fielder, Jaden Cedeno.
The right fielder, Cedeno, steps in to the box to face Vidal with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd in a 1-0 game in favor of Southridge. Hit to the left side. There's Davi over there. Fuentes makes the play for the 3rd out. The top of the Bonnie steps in the box in the bottom of the 3rd inning to face William Foss. 1-0 in favor of the Spartans. Nice slider by Foss. There's a shot up the middle. It's going to find the gap. Paniagua's rounding second. He's on his way to third. Here's the cutoff, and he gets in there. Paniagua with the lead-off triple for the Spartans. Avila steps in to face Fisher with Paniagua on third base. Nobody out, bottom of the third in a 1-0 game. Will Foss, the ace for the Titans, on the mound. Pumps one in there for a strike. Avila with plenty of power. Takes that pitch up high. The count evens at 1-1. Foss takes his time, getting a sign from Alexander. Now a pickoff attempt. Not in time. Noble Bravo is the pinch runner. Came in to run for Avila. Paniagua was on third base. He led off with a triple. Nobody out. Bottom of the third. Big swing and a miss there by Carrasco. That one's hit foul. Nico Perez is on deck for the Spartans, the shortstop, senior. Will Foss was giving up a couple hits. There's a pickup attempt and they got him. They got Bravo. Here comes Paniagua. We're gonna have a play at the plate. They're gonna get him. Nico Perez steps in the box to face Foss here in the bottom of the third with one out, no score. Another pickoff attempt, and I think whoa, that was close.
Blue, what's the count?
Easy take for Nico. Runners on first and second for the Spartans. Here comes Adrian. He's going to come out and talk to him. Rivero in the box against Foss. After a mound visit from head coach Adrian Nieto, he leaves Foss in there. And Foss quickly ahead, 0-2 to the Spartan catcher. He gets out of a jam. Ernie Velasco, the batter, to face Isaac Vidal. Big swing and a miss for the first pitch of the top of the fourth inning in a 1-0 game from Robbie Smith Field at Miami Southridge. A pitcher's duel so far. Isaac Vidal, William Foss. Right here on FSPN, thanks to Dick's House of Sport. There's a hard hit ball. And that's caught in right field by Maddox Page. The catcher, Evan Alexander, steps into the box to face Vidal. A great play by Maddox Page in right field for the first out on top of the fourth. Alexander comes out swinging. Long hold for Vidal. Strikes him out looking. Third baseman Mikey Cuenca steps into the box to face Vidal with 2 out in the top of the 4th in a 1-0 game. He calls time and he gets it. Isaac strikes out the side.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Carlos Victorero is the new pitcher for the Titans. Maddox Page is in the box for the Spartans to face Victorero. That one's hit high in the air. Garcia. Oh, Page crashes into the second baseman. Davi Fuentes steps into the box. Lozano and Boyer collided out there in right field. Victorero's the pitcher. Davi squares the bunt. Takes that one inside. Velasco is in on the grass over at first base. Mikey Cuenca is in on the grass over at third base. Fisher's holding the runner on. Fuentes takes that one up high. Evan Alexander comes out and flashes a few signs to the infield. Velasco's way in on the grass, expecting a bunt. 2-1 the count. Fuentes squares. Here's the throw through. They got him picked off. High throw to third. Two and two the count to Fuentes. He swings and it comes out of Alexander's glove, but it's a foul ball. Maddox Page is the runner on third base. With no one out. The bottom of the 4th inning from Robbie Smith Field. The infield is in for the Titans. The pitch from Victorero. Skied to Bosano at second base. He's calling it. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings up the top of the order, the leadoff batter, the center fielder, Chris Gonzalez for the Spartans in a 1-0 game. The infield's in. Velasco's in. Bosano, Matias Fisher. Here's the pitch from Victorero. Throw back, not in time. True North trying to cut down the run at home plate. Victorero from the stretch gets his sign from Alexander. Big swing and a miss. Victorero gets his sign from Alexander. He kicks and deals to Gonzalez. A swing and a miss. Big strike out there for Victorero. Baseman at Boricua, Francis Garcia, steps in for the Spartans with one out in the bottom of the fourth in a 1-0 game. Victorero with a runner on third base. Second baseman Francis Garcia in the box. It's taking a long time to get his sign from Evan Alexander behind the plate. Victorero finally comes set. That one's way out there. Nice stop by Alexander. 1-1 the count, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth in a 1-0 game. Garcia takes high. That one gets away. You're going to have a play at the plate. No. Here comes a second run across. So ball four got away from Alexander with the runner on third base, Maddox Page. He scored on that pass ball. Garcia made it to first base. The Spartans have 2 runs, and they're sending up to bat their third batter, the first baseman, Jonathan Paniagua. To face Carlos Victorero. Slider for a strike. That one gets away from Alexander. Garcia goes about halfway and then comes back. 1-1 to Pani with 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. High and tight. Easy take for Paniagua. Strike call. 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 game. Pani with a double already today. And a triple. That one's hard hit to Fisher. Sorry, that one goes off of Cuenca. See what they call it. They're going to give him a hit. Big swing from Avila.
Now batting second baseman, Danilo Bozano.
Bozano steps in to face Vidal, who's been flawless. He's been perfect up to now. Top of the 5th inning, no hits, no runs. for the Titans. There's a hard hit ball. There goes Robbie. That's going to be the first hit of the game for the Titans. Max Boyer steps in to face Isaac Vidal. The first pitch is a strike. 1 out and 1 on. Top of the 5th inning from Southridge. There's a hit and run. Ground ball to Garcia over to Paniagua for the 2nd out. Center fielder, last batter for the Titans, Cash Ojeda, steps into the box to face Vidal, the top of the 5th with 2 outs and a runner on second base for the True North Classical Titans. There's a ground ball. Big hop, tough play. There's a play at the plate, and he's in there.
Batting shortstop, Matthias Fisher.
Two to 1 game. Coach Manny Ojeda comes out to the mound to talk to his infield and Vidal. Matthias Fisher is in the box for the Titans. Matthias Fisher, the Titans shortstop, steps into the box in a 2 to 1 game. Top of the 5th inning with 2 outs and a runner on first base to face Isaac Vidal. Nice crowd on hand here in Southridge. There's a hard hit ball to center field. Senior shortstop Nico Perez in the box to face Vic Torrero. Bottom of the 5th, 2 to 1 in favor of Southridge. Early season test for both of these teams. Vic Torrero came in for the starter, Will FOSS. And he strikes out Perez. Jaden Cedeno's in the box for True North in a 2 to 1 game. Top of the 6th. Fly ball to Davi in left field. Ernie Velasco, the catcher, steps in to face Vidal in the top of the 5th with 1 out and nobody on. In a 2-1 game from Spartan Field, actually Robbie Smith Field. Big strikeout there for the 2nd out of the inning. Two outs, top of the 5th.
Now batting catcher, Evan Alexander.
I think that's going to be it for Vidal. They're going to take the ball from him. He doesn't want to. Great night. 2 hits, 1 run. I'm going to see the Bulldog, Brandon Pfeiffer.
Pitching number 34, Brandon Pfeiffer.
Brandon the Bulldog Pfeiffer. One and one to count. Evan Alexander's in the box for the Titans to face Brandon Pfeiffer. And that one's hit high in the infield. Nico's calling it. Garcia's right behind him. Nico makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The right fielder, Maddox Page, steps in here in the bottom of the 6th in a 2-1 game to face Victorero. Davi's on deck. There's a hard hit ground ball. Mikey Cuenca comes up with it. Goes all the way across to Velasco for the 1st out of the inning. Victorero has been very efficient. That one's slapped foul. Full count to Davi with nobody on and 1 out. There's a ground ball hit to the outside. Velasco gets it, flicks it over to Victorero for the 2nd out of the inning. Center fielder Chris Gonzalez 0-2. Victorero from the stretch. Full count to Chris Gonzalez. Two-out walk to the center fielder. 3-2 with 2 out. The count to Bodie. 2-1, bottom of the 6th. And a great game from Southridge. Thanks to Dick's House of Sport. Runner goes, ground ball. Cuenca comes up on it. 2 hops, fires over to Velasco, and they got him. We're going to head to the top of the 7th. 3 outs away from a victory for Southridge. Cuenca steps in the top of the 7th in a 2-1 game to face Brandon Pfeiffer. There's a ground ball to Perez, 2 hops, throws high to Paniagua. Noah Gamboa is in the box for the Titans. Lucas Martinez is doing the running over at first base. Gamboa squares. Gamboa squares again. Carrasco's in on the grass. He's creeping in on the pitch. Gamboa squares. He lays it down to the right side, but it's going foul. The Ridge looking to roll a pair here. Didn't miss by much. Carrasco in on the grass at third. Gamboa squares the bunt again. Up and in, an easy take, and it's ball 4. The Titans, who need base runners, have runners on first and second.
Now, about a second
For Danny Bassano. Bassano squares, facing Pfeiffer with 2 on and nobody out in the top of the 7th. Diego comes out, the whole infield comes out to talk to Pfeiffer. Nieto does the same with Bassano and his crew. The corners are in for the Spartans. Paniagua's creeping in. There's a bunt. Carrasco can't come up with it, even though he was in on the grass. The crowd goes.
Now batting Kevin Liriano.
Pinch hitter comes in for the Titans from the left side is Kevin Liriano. Son of a big leaguer. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him, and there's nobody out. Spartans up by 1. Pfeiffer having a little trouble finding the strike zone. Pani's in on the edge of the grass. One and one now, the count to Liriano. We expected a good game, and we have one here. 2-1. Top of the 7th in favor of the home team, the Spartans. Brandon Pfeiffer, the senior right-hander. Inside to Liriano. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Pfeiffer comes set. Kicks and deals, and that one's hit high. Could be playable. Just out of the reach of Carrasco. A lot of foul room here at Robbie Smith Field. Carrasco in on third, in on the grass, so is Paniagua. The pitch from Pfeiffer's up and away. The count goes to 3-2 to Kevin Liriano, the former Sunset Knight. Maddox playing way deep in right field. Gonzalez in center. Davies in left. Ball 4, and we have a tie game.
Now batting.
Liriano on second. Tie game. Here's Pfeiffer's pitch. Slider outside. Oh, he got him. Late call from the umpire. Fisher goes down on strikes again.
Now batting left fielder Jaden Cedeno.
2 outs. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th regardless. Cedeno steps in from the left side for the Titans to face Brandon Pfeiffer. Ground ball, he can get out of this. And that one gets through the hole. Off of Maddox's glove. One is going to score. Liriano's going to score. And we got to meet Jaden Cedeno at the home run derby that we had at Swing Kings. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. He's given his team a 2-run lead now. 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning for the Titans. The third batter, Ernie Velasco's in the box. His team up by 2. 3 outs away from a huge road victory for the Titans. Nice pitch there by Brandon Pfeiffer. 2-1 the count to Ernie Velasco. Cedeno literally walked over to second base. Now the Titans have runners on second and third. With 2 out here in the top of the 7th, they've already scored 3 runs. The count goes full to the third batter, Ernie Velasco. The catcher, Evan Alexander, is waiting on deck. Full count, payoff pitch. That one's hit hard. Navi comes in on it, and he fumbles it. Davi drops the 3rd out of the inning. Scores now 5-2 in favor of the visiting Titans.
Catcher, Evan
4th batter comes up. Evan Alexander, the catcher for the Titans. Robbie Harris is the runner at first base for the Titans. Robbie Harris. There's Evan Alexander. And there's a ground ball. That one's going to get through the hole. All the way to Maddox Page. He fires into second. There's a play at third. He's in there in time. Runners in the corners. And this has been the theme so far in this 2026 season. Scoring in the last inning has been unbelievable this week. We saw 7 runs, and now here comes Manny Ojeda. We're going to see a new pitcher for the Titans. And I think it's Yaxel Reyes. This is Jermaine Reyes, his little brother. Jaxel, he throws nice and hard. He wears a nice number too. Aiden Santana is the batter for the Titans, and he's going to face the new pitcher, Jaxel Reyes. With a runner on first and third. There's a hard hit ball. Perez gets it, steps on the bag for the third out, and we're going to head to the bottom of the seventh with the score 6-2. Matias Fisher is now the pitcher. Controversial call there, Paniagua. Oh, and they called him out. It's going to bring up Avila. Unbelievable turn of events here at the Ridge. Avila steps in now with a 4-run deficit, 1 out in the bottom of the seventh. The Titans only 2 outs away from a road victory. Neither one of the starters are going to have a decision in this one. This is all up to the relievers, Victorero and Pfeiffer. And now it's Matias Fisher on the mound for the Titans. The fourth batter, Avila. 3-2 the count now to Avila. There's a ground ball. Throws high. Ernie's there to get that one. Robbie Harris came into the game to play shortstop. Matias Fisher's on the mound. His first pitch is high. Carrasco takes a strike with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning in a 6-2 game in favor of the Titans. He swung at one way out of the strike zone. And now the Titans are just 1 strike away from an early season test. And there it is, a swing and a miss.